If you can throw for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Let's get it. Up the bat first.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, J.J. Hennessy, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year.
Yes, it has.
To get things
My
turned around in a
is
hurry.
atrocious.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Oh, man.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out,
it hit him.
It turns
into
a infield
on his
single.
side.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game.
So you had to go get it.
Attack, Dan. He's a speedster.
Yes,
He's
my
gonna get
guy's
a ton
fast.
of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Yeah. Won't listen to you again, coach.
So much for that first hit of the game.
Jerk
Tried
off.
to press their luck and move them up to
Got me
second
off
with
base.
the steal, but it didn't work out.
I knew I shouldn't have went for that crap. I'm gonna go for the steal.
Set to get his evening at the plate started.
They went straight to second
Real
base.
struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball sent back up the middle. A reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as
Wow,
he
y'all
reaches first
tripping
safely.
for that.
Stepping into the box, Billy Whitmore, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Billy Whitmore.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Next will be the designated hitter,
Theodore
Bach.
Bach.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Theodore Bach.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Weakly to the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Kind of rushed that
And
one.
that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Theodore
Yeah, Theodore Bach is Bach.
Theodore Bach.
1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
There we go. We ain't scoring now.
Leading off the inning,
I hope y'all ain't hitting and scoring
and they'll
on
need
me.
him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one.
That
and
ain't
we're
gonna
still
work.
early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Sliding.
And he pulled up in
Yikes.
time, but it's a cold strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3.
I don't know what they're talking about
anyway,
with these
and
half
that's out number
swings.
1.
I'm
You know,
trying
I'm
to
not
hit
quite
the
sure
ball.
how that strikeout will be scored.
I don't have any
Swinging. He tried to
technique
check his
outside
swing,
of that,
but I'm pretty
bruh.
sure the
I'm trying to hit
umpire
the ball.
was ringing him up
You
regardless.
talking about these check swings and stuff like that? Ain't nobody trying to check it. Just trying to hit
Digging
it.
in once again, Theodore Bach. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Whitmore at second for Arturo at first with no outs. left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Couldn't reach that one.
Digging in to try it again. Benito Lopez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Dang, they killing us.
As he grounds this one to short. Hennessy takes it in.
Oh,
and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man,
you
this
gotta
is
be kidding me. I had it in the circle, then all of a sudden.
They haven't been able to
wow.
hit, catch, or throw all
That's like a
game long.
knee-jerk reaction.
They should just
what
throw a
in the
10
world?
over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Y'all tripping.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eric Manzo.
I guess I gotta be mindful of that on this game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Hennessy is up with it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That was my fault.
Digging in
my
and
fault.
looking for more. Basil Lutz. And their
I
runners
don't
at
know what
the
I was
corners
thinking to
now.
field in that one.
Lutz.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alejandro Medrano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Round is short. This could be two. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Honestly, I'm just trying to not make too many more mistakes at this point.
Ready for another chance? J.J. Hennessy, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Hennessy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
I got on base, that's all.
Striding in once again,
Do not ask me
Lee
to steal
Lim.
Do not ask me to steal base again.
Lee Lim.
We'll just go through the motions how we're supposed to.
The 1-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak
could've
to
ran that
7
one.
games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam.
So I got the third.
Thursday night baseball rolls on.
2.
We'll have more after this.
1. Bye-bye.
Ready for another shot now. J.J. Hennessy and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, man, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Could be a long road to the pros, boy. With this type of play. Come on, let's go,
First
man.
offering on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Bailey, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
big
maybe I need to change my options
strike out there, and that came
because
after an
this
absolute
stick ain't working
missile of a fastball.
for me.
Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the
Because
pitcher's
all three of
hand,
those are check swings.
it's so hard for hitters to sit back. Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of
This
work.
ain't 2K, bro.
15-0 the final in this one. Midland put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Frankie Montes earns his first win of the season. Grover Lloyd worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Ray
At least I can play.
Lucero takes
That's
the
one thing
rare
I can do. I
3-inning
can
save, his first of the year. So that's a
decently
wrap
pitch on the
here
game.
tonight for Mark
That doesn't mean they
DeRosa.
wouldn't
Dan
pop.
Plesac,
That
this
doesn't
is
mean they
Matt
wouldn't pop one
Vasgersian.
on.
You've been watching
Well, I mean, that's
MLB
another
The
thing. They're not
Show.
gonna
For
let
more,
you
find us on Twitter
pick
at
5
MLB
pitches
The Show.
like my creative player has on my franchise mode. Creative player 99 overall got like 5 crazy pitches. All right, we're gonna go into game 2.
Thank you for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Hopefully you can play a little bit better than this. God, oh.
Michael Dye
I
beyond the
thought
bump
I was
for
getting
game
actually a
2
little
of the
bit better at
series.
this.
Dan, any thoughts?
The fielding I
Hey,
actually
this guy
have
has a
been better
4
at
pitch
defense.
repertoire, right?
It's got to
And
make
those
better
are a lot of
decisions.
nice options to have. You
When it
can
comes
go
to some of
hard
those
soft,
double plays
you can
or
go in and out. And
throwing to the
anytime you have
right
4 pitches,
base.
if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here again,
Now,
didn't play
late
baseball. This is what I was telling one of my
Hennessy
homies.
comes
I
into this
didn't
one
actually
having
play baseball,
sputtered out of the
so
gate this season.
I
The
understand the
average is
game,
under
but I
the
don't
200
understand
mark
the
at
game
this
in
point.
depth as I would
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
basketball
Went about
or even
halfway
football.
there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're
didn't
looking
expect that.
to continue that offensive
Wasn't trying to go
surge.
that early.
And with that,
Just
here's a
doing
look
what
at
I
the visitors' starting lineup.
Okay, I did
What's the
switch
key
up a
for them tonight,
little
Hero?
bit, but
Well,
dang,
Matt,
I
you
wasn't
take a
trying
look
to
at this
go that
lineup
big
filled
early. I
with
was
young
trying to
bloods, just young
make sure
guys,
I make
hungry,
a
aggressive,
good
trying
swing.
to do damage and move traffic to
Making
both
sure so
gaps.
hard to make a good
Line to
swing.
line
I
power up and down this
botched
lineup.
that
Should be interesting
really
to see.
bad. Dang, that's crazy.
Ready now, Ronaldo Arturo. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Arturo.
The 3-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Hennessy ranges to. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Yeah,
But
nobody on
if you don't
right
get it
there,
right in
Dan,
that
2
circle,
outs.
you
It's not
it's a
every day
wrap.
you see a guy pick him up and put him down.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.J. Hennessy, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away.
Another foul. So was I too early on that? Yeah, early. Okay. Never can get it just right with the contact. I had a good contact late.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 call.
Bad
And
contact.
that's the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's
Then just
4
straight up
strikeouts
missed
in the
it.
first 2 games. So this pitching
Timing is
Into
all
the
over the
box,
place.
Eric Manzo, as he'll look to bring home that
We're
tying
winning,
run
though.
from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
boy after that base knock.
That's
right
how
there,
I actually
Debo,
did what I
he
was supposed
extends his
to.
hitting streak
Not
to
a time.
7 games.
Ready once again, J.J. Hennessy. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, man. When you have a good hitter like this, as you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike.
So if I pull up, it's a swing. If I pull up and back, it's a swing. Apparently. If I don't pull, if I just pull back, it's not a swing.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Jesus Christ, I got swing. I got to change the options.
Absolutely getting overmatched.
I'm not gonna get better doing the stick.
That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So
next
clearly this
broadcast will be
pitching
changed.
staff, they figured out how to attack this guy.
So striding forward now, J.J. Hennessy. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the belt, the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lutz sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning.
That air under
so it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Rockhounds lead it 8-1.
8-1? What the heck happened?
Digging in the switch hitter, J.J. Hennessy.
I didn't even play defense on
To his
that.
credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First pitch coming, here it is. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Rockhounds are out in front, 10-2.
Dang, they killing us.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs.
They killed us,
After
bro.
that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
10-2, the final in this game. Midland
That's how you know I
led
can't
this
play
game from
MLB
the 3rd
show.
inning on and never wavered. Michael
I ain't
Guy
played
burns
baseball
the
in
win,
years,
his
though.
2nd. Kyle Lloyd was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
So it's gonna be a
The final
long,
line score for our ball game for the victorious
gonna be a long
Rockhounds.
road to get to the MLB.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's
J.J.
baseball,
Hennessy out
it's
here.
the show, and it comes
Stretching
your
with
way
them
next.
long legs.
Benjamin Chavis, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
J.J. Hennessy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this
Yep,
series.
late
Won the
and
first
good
2 games of
contact.
this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Call too
Yeah,
much
Dan,
air.
there's been a fight at the bat rack. They've really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue
Give me
that.
some errors,
And
guys.
now
I
we'll
need
look
y'all
at the
drop
starting
no
lineup
balls,
for the
man.
visitors in this one. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup.
leading off the inning, J.J. Hennessy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
I got the arrow that I needed, I guess, in that situation.
So digging in now, Lee Lim.
First baseman number 17, Lee Lim.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but
Did we
he's
get
got
a
to
home
learn
run
that
up in this
sometimes the
one?
calls
A
don't go
simulated
your
home
way,
run?
and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Get that score?
Striding
God,
forward now is the DH, Luis Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim
oh, it's
last
the
time.
DH. Okay, let's go. Luis.
Drilled right back up the middle. He's right there. There's one on to first, and they get them both.
Dang.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Matt Caesar.
This
Runner
nigga
in
here
scoring
boxed this
position
up,
with 2
man.
down.
Come on, let's go.
Hennessy
This
at
nigga got my
third
number.
with 2 away.
23.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lutz is there. And that retires the side. 1 hit,
Thanks
1
for that.
left.
Popped
We'll
it
move on
up.
to the bottom
Couldn't
of
get
inning
to
number 3.
Finally got around the
Rockhounds lead it
bases. Still
5-1.
couldn't. God, wait. Still couldn't get.
Now at the plate, Jake Smolinski. And their runners at the
Smolinski.
corners now.
Jake Smolinski.
Come on, let's go. They're gonna hit it right here anyways.
The
For the most
1-2.
part.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Down with it. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Man.
Stepping up
Billy
now, Billy
Whitmore.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 3 runs already home here.
Yeah, we already got one down base.
Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Oh, that's 2.
So stepping in, J.J. Hennessy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hennessy.
Come on, JJ.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. Now back
I
to
don't
the top of
understand
the
how that's
lineup.
always a
Stepping
check
in,
swing.
Eric
Because
Manzo.
the quicker you move your what's called your right stick.
Chopped weakly to the left. Villanueva fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, that's 2 outs.
Stepping in, Basil Lutz. He's 1
Basil,
for 2 in the
yeah.
ball game. 2 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Bailey. And that's the 3rd out. So a good job for him there to bounce back after
That's why they
giving
won't
up
let me go to
4
second.
last time
Because there
around.
was no point.
We're
It's a
through
flyout.
5 here
I'm
at
like,
the ballpark.
I can't
The
move.
Rockhounds lead it 9-1.
That's why.
Stepping up to the plate, J.J. Hennessy, and he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
That's the way I'm playing.
No,
I'm
your
gonna
1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action.
Oh.
They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Line drive to center field.
Drop. Come on.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in
my timing. My timing's not that very good, but
nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself.
That much of a hitting ability. It's kind of like 2K. You don't start out at 60. At least with MLB The Show, you realistically are in the minor league.
Fly ball out toward right field. Lopez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter.
Honestly, that's what 2K should allow us to do. You can't start at 60 and expect to be like a superstar. Yes, we grind it. Yes, we can pay up to 85 and all that stuff. But honestly,
here now the 2-2.
The way 2K set up, you should be able to.
And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Slide. The relay, and he's safe. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play and left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there.
Yeah, the way 2K set up, you should be able
but
to
he just can't haul it in and
get better in college or
like the
G League or something like that. That's why I feel that you should be able to have an option
He
there.
singled his last time up.
Instead of just always being VC flooded on games. Like I said, people will pay for microtransactions. That's not a problem.
This is flared right back over the mound. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
We finally got to home base.
This late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Too bad we lost the game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that. It saves your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Hopefully, each broadcast I get better and better.
Second inning and rode that until the very end.
Technically, this is our broadcast.
Takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Miguel
I've made some mistakes here and there.
8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening.
And we've won some games.
We've won like 5 games. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
But don't expect me to get called up by the
3 hours and 41 minutes.
I can't remember what team it is. But I got drafted to. Don't expect me to get called up by them anytime soon. Well, this is the end of my broadcast. Ayo Kid 2306 is the channel. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.